I think this is also because I'm having the luck to play a lot of minutes, and the volume I imagine is bigger than others. But also I think, yeah, this year, for example, we are doing more building with three, or with I'm more flat in the when we are building, so I have more touches. Also, the team, I think, improved in this aspect of the game. We are having more possession, we're having more touches, everyone more patience, know a lot of transitions, like last year we were playing uh, most of the games with back five and was more defending and transitions, and this year we changed a little bit. It has to be about the style change, and yeah, I feel pretty good. I feel like I understand the idea of the coaches and what the team needs, and is what I'm doing.
Aaron, how are you feeling? I mean, it feels like you're putting it, exerting so much more. I mean, as much as your levels were,
Yeah.
bigger
Yeah.
responsibility.
I feel good. And like Sergi said, I think we've changed things tactically a little bit this year. We're playing a little bit different, keeping the ball a little bit more in possession, limiting some of our transition moments, and when we do get those transitions, trying to capitalize on them a little bit more. But yeah, all in all, I think we feel good as a team. I feel like we know which games we've played really well in, which games we want back, and which games we feel like we dropped some points. So I think the group is confident and in a good way.
Steve was pointing out about Houston. It's a certain style, but the Nathan Ordaz goal, there was, I think, 19 touches, many of which came from defenders and setting that up. Just take us through those moments where you guys are waiting for the opportunity and seeing those opportunities when they come up.
Yeah, I think any team that plays in possession needs to be patient and move the ball and move the group in front of them until they find the right opportunity and the right overload or 2v1 on the corners or whatever it is to find that and spark that attack. So again, it's something that we've been working on a lot this year. So to have goals come in games, first goals, tie-breaking goals like that, and defenders playing great balls. I think Eddie Segura played an amazing pass with his left foot in that game. To start that attack, it's good to see it translate from the practice field to the game. So it's just another thing that we know we're moving in the right direction.
I think you played at Vancouver 12 times the last 2 seasons. LAFC was always the favorite in those games. LAFC still who considers themselves that, but Vancouver, top of the West, winning. I think they lost 2 games in 20. How's it different here, and how's it? There's an excitement about this trip that maybe is a little different than past trips to this place.
I mean, there's no doubt about it that they're flying right now, right? They have a team that's super confident, young guys that can run all over the pitch. They can turn over games, and they've played a ton of games this year like we have, and they haven't rotated a bunch, so these guys can turn over quickly. And I mean, it's a team that, when you're winning and you're winning in big competitions and moving on to the Champions League, it just breathes more confidence into the group. So I think they're firing on all cylinders right now, and I think it's a great test for us to play another team in the West that we think is a really good team and a top team, and measure ourselves up against it.
Last one for me. Is that surprising to see that? I mean, when you see Vancouver and you see so many games that they usually trot out, it's a few exceptions, it's kind of the same team. What does that say when you see about maybe what they're doing?
It's not surprising. Again, I think the past few seasons they've had a really talented group, and they've kind of kept that core together. I think they've had a young group in the past couple seasons, and I think them growing now together and getting to the age where they're starting to take a little bit more advantage of their play, and again, to win big games as a group, it kind of breathes confidence into these younger players who are now not so young anymore. So no, it's not surprising at all. They're a great team, they're young, they can run, and you don't want to change a team that's flying, so it makes sense. Yep.
For both of you, just how did the group take the news this week that you guys will face Club America and having a shot at the Club World Cup, and what that means for the team and for you guys individually as players?
No, that's amazing. We were hearing the rumors, but until it's not official, you cannot say anything. But it's just an amazing opportunity for us. Be in these great competitions is a dream come true for all of us. Being able to to face that kind of things like Chelsea, Flamengo, can be a huge opportunity for the club, for the city, for all of us. So we are taking this very seriously for this game against America. We know it's gonna be tough. It's a great, as we could see in the preseason, even if it was not a real game. It was a preseason game, but we could see the talent that they have. But we will be ready to face them and to put all in the all the work to qualify and bring our fans this great opportunity to play that competition.
Yeah, it's a little unorthodox how it was announced, and a lot of build-up and not knowing if we were going to play this match or not, and a one-off match that's never been played before, right? So there was a lot of interesting build-up, but I think that kind of adds to the excitement. And now that we have this opportunity, like Sergi said, we're so excited as a club. We know what it means to us as players, to the club, to our fans. So I guess all I can say is we'll be ready on the day to give everything.
Aaron, of course, you guys would want it at BMO, but Club America wants a neutral side. Just what's your take on that, and whatever happens?
I think let's give the fans the best game and the best opportunity to make this a really special event and venue. Of course, I want it at BMO in front of our fans. I think it'd be amazing. I think it's an amazing venue. They played there before. And I think that preseason game is just a little bit of a taste of what it could be like. I think this game and the atmosphere is going to be amplified and kind of turned up to 100 for both sides and all the fans. But yeah, of course we want it at BMO, right? I think it'd be amazing. Our fans are amazing. They'll have fans there for sure. So so why not? Let's do it.
We should qualify automatically, but
That's the area.
we are, Leon was the. Okay.
Okay, last question, Josh Gross.
Okay, thank you guys for the time. Aaron, just if you mind, a quick update on your shoulder. My understanding was an AC joint. How are you feeling, and what's that mean for you?
Yeah, it's getting better every day. So we're just taking it day by day right now, and we'll see how far we can push tomorrow and on game day.
Okay. And for both of you, Sergi, you may have answered this in your last one, but how do you notice differences between the Vancouver team you obviously faced 12 times the last 2 years and what you've seen from them this year? How are you seeing the influence of the new coach on this team?
I think stylistically they're definitely a little bit different, right? I think they were playing in that back five for the past 2 years. I think now they're in that 4-4-3-3 a little bit, kind of shifting and building in a little bit of a hybrid 5-4. So I think tactically they're a little bit different, and I think the confidence within their group right now is definitely at an all-time high. So I think that's another big difference, right? They've always been a really good team. Every time we play them, they're a really tough team, but a good team with confidence is always going to be tougher. So it's going to be a really good game.
And one thing I asked you guys last year is, are you sick of Vancouver? And I actually asked Ryan Raposo that when he did his press conference. So was he sick of LAFC? So the fact that there's a new look from the opponent on Sunday, does that maybe change your perspective coming into this match with a different type of test?
What did Raposo say when you asked him?
Sick
He
of
said,
us.
Yeah, he was sick of you guys too.
Good. Perfect answer from him.
Yeah.
No, it's I mean, we're excited for it. Again, we want to test ourselves against the best, and right now they're flying, and they're top of the West. So it's another great game for us to see where we're at and benchmark ourselves against a team that's confident and playing at a really high level, which we think we are. Able to go there and get a win, and we're a really good team, and we're playing at a high level right now too. So it's going to be a really good game.